18 August 2020. Welcome to another episode of Audio News, a new initiative taken by We4U to provide news in audio format for visually impaired. So let's begin. Quality Control Lab has been set up by the Marine Products Export Development Authority, that is MPEDA, in Porbandar, Gujarat. The Quality Control Lab will offer tests for seafood processors as well as exporters to confirm to product safety as per international regulatory requirements. Next. An Innovation Challenge Fund of £3 million has been launched by the Government of United Kingdom in India. The newly launched fund aims to support research and development proposals to address the challenges posed to the economy and the environment by the COVID-19 pandemic. Hence, the fund will help scientists in academia and industry to address the COVID-19 pandemic and climate change. Next. Chhattisgarh government has announced to launch a student-centric scheme named as Padhai Tuhar Para. The scheme will enable the school students to study with the help of community in their localities and villages in the view of the suspension of classes due to coronavirus outbreak. Along with Padhai Tuhar Para scheme, the state government also announced to launch three other schemes which are as follows. 1. Bultu Ke Bol, a Bluetooth-based program, will be rolled out to provide study materials to students living in remote areas and do not have access to internet facility. Mukhyamantri Slum Swasthya Yojana will be launched to offer health facilities to the people at their doorstep with the help of 70 mobile medical units in all the 14 municipal corporations. Radhabai Diagnostic Center scheme will be rolled out to offer pathology and other testing facilities to people at concessional rates. Next. Ministry of Tribal Affairs has launched the Tribal Health and Nutrition Portal Swasthya and e-newsletter on health and nutrition, Alek. The ministry has also announced the opening of National Overseas Portal and National Tribal Fellowship Portal. Next. The Union Territory of Puducherry has celebrated its 59th anniversary of the de jure Day on 16 August. The Puducherry administration organized a function at the Kizur Memorial where the referendum was signed to mark the occasion. So, on that day, the de jure, the legal merger of the Union Territory with the Indian Union, was affected. Next. All India Football Federation, that is AIFF, has launched the web platform ePathshala in partnership with the Sports Authority of India, that is SAI. The platform is an athlete coaching program in the football for grassroots and intermediate and has been launched to recognize the creativity and develop the interest of children in football. It has been split into three parts: my football culture, my skills, and my training. Next. Retired Air Vice Marshal Arjun Subramaniam has authored a new book titled Full Spectrum: India's Wars 1972 to 2020. It is the sequel of his first book, India's Wars, A Military History 1947 to 1971. The book portrays the comprehensive account of war and conflict in contemporary India over the past 5 decades next month. It will be published by HarperCollins Publishers India Private Limited. Next. On August 18, 2020, Satyapal Malik was appointed as the governor of Meghalaya. He replaced Tathagata Roy. Mr. Malik served as governor of Goa previously. With his transfer, the governor of Maharashtra, Bhagat Singh Koshyari, is to discharge the functions of governor of Goa. Next. During his speech at the 74th Independence Day celebrations, Prime Minister Modi announced that Government of India is to unveil a new national cyber security policy 2020 soon. It envisages to create secure cyberspace in India and is to be ready by the end of 2020. Currently, India is operating under National Cybersecurity Policy 2013. The 2020 policy will run for 5 years, with Chinese apps being banned already. The new policy is expected to ban more. Next. There are 5 dwarf planets in the solar system. They are Pluto, Eris, Haumea, Makemake, and Ceres. The NASA researchers have now discovered that the Ceres has an ocean world. Ceres is found between Mars and Jupiter. According to the research, Ceres looks like to be a remnant ocean world. Also, Ceres has a brine reservoir that is located 40 kilometers deep and is hundreds of miles wide. This makes the dwarf planet water rich. There are other moons and dwarf planets in the solar system where oceans exist. This includes moons of Jupiter and Saturn. Next. On August 18, 2020, Union Minister Prakash Javadekar held a meeting with 24 state forest ministers. During the meeting, the minister announced that the CAMPA funds shall be used only for plantation drives and afforestation. Also, the forest-based devolution funds are to be increased from 7% to 10%. CAMPA stands for Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority. Next. On August 17, 2020, Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired a meeting to review preparations for National Master Plan on Multimodal Connectivity of Economic Zones project. This will boost infrastructure, productivity, economic progress, and opportunity for youngsters. Next. On August 17, 2020, India and Nepal agreed to speed up India-aided development projects. This is being done amidst China's continuous efforts by China to draw Kathmandu into its sphere for influence by providing infrastructure projects and loans at low rates. The discussions were held between Indian ambassador to Nepal Vinay Quatra and his Nepalese counterpart Shankar Das Bairagi. The discussions were the 8th round of talks under the India-Nepal Overnight Mechanism. Next. On August 18, 2020, the Supreme Court of India pronounced its judgment on PM CARES Fund. According to the judgment, the apex court refused to direct the center to transfer the contributions made under PM CARES funds towards National Disaster Response Fund. The PM CARES funds was set up by the central government as a public charity trust with the aim of dealing with the emergency posed by COVID 19. A public interest litigation, that is PIL, was filed at the Supreme Court by an NGO to seek to transfer the PM CARES funds to National Disaster Response Funds, that is NDRF. The NDRF was created under Section 46 of Disaster Management Act 2005. So with this, we will conclude our episode for today. Thank you all.